music fades back in slowly, and towards the end we have the quicker cuts. And then you see there's a break in the music here. This is an example of shot grouping. There is a reason why I named my business Nuclear Lizard Media. I would like to cut trailers and promos for a living, and in order to do that, I need to step up my editing game. Trailer editing is such a different world than, say, editing a YouTube video, for example. So I've been watching a bunch of tutorials and very informative videos on the art of trailer editing, and I would like to show you guys what I've learned so far by analyzing a trailer. Today I'll be looking at the trailer for Godzilla King of the Monsters 2019. Say what you will about the film itself, I personally enjoyed it, but we're not here to talk about the actual film. We are here to talk about the trailer. We're going to watch the trailer, and then I'm going to jump into Premiere and kind of walk you through what I think went into cutting this trailer. I don't know who cut this trailer exactly. It was most likely someone from a post house of some sort. If anyone happens to have any inside information on that, please let me know in the comments because I am curious. Now, without further ado, let's watch the actual trailer.
Our world is changing. The mass extinction we feared has already begun, and we are the cause. We are the infection. But like all living organisms, the Earth unleashed a fever to fight this infection. Its original and rightful rulers, the Titans. For thousands of years, these creatures have remained in hiding around the world. And unless all the Titans are found, our planet will perish, and so will we.
Such a beautiful piano piece.
They are the only guarantee that life will carry on.
You are out of your mind.
I'm sorry, but this is the only way.
You're a monster. I'm sorry.
Long live the king.
That's our boy. So yeah, from my understanding, this is basically what goes into cutting a trailer. First you mark out where all your music beats are, and you find the lines of dialogue that you want to use, you lay in your sound effects, and then you add the visuals. Well, I think you would add the cards first, and then you would add everything else. So what I've done is I have taken that trailer, I used Premiere's scene edit detection to detect where all the cuts are, and I isolated the dialogue. I marked all the moments where the sound design stood out to me, and I also found and laid in the actual music track that was used in the trailer, and I marked all the beats and stuff. As you can see, that's what these green markers here are down here. So by laying everything out like this, it kind of helps you visualize how everything was spaced out for the pacing. You can see, as with most trailers, you got the longer, slower cuts here, and towards the end, we have the quicker cuts where the action picks up and everything. All right, let's play here.
Our world is changing.
So right off the bat there, we hear the, those classic trailer sounds. It's kind of like, that right away sets the tone. Okay, so if you look here, I put a marker that said hit added. So right here, that hit was added in. So if I were to mute this and just play the music, see? So that was put in, fun fact. And right there, I believe they added an additional piano key there, because that was not in the original music track. It just kind of goes straight into the Claire de Lune. Yep, see right here you got the sound effect of Godzilla's intimidation display here, if you remember that scene.
All the Titans are found. Our planet will perish, and so will we. They are the...
So I just noticed that the scene edit detection did not detect these cuts here, probably because they were dipped to blacks. But again, the pacing is still there. It starts off kind of slow because they're still just kind of easing you into it, so to speak.
They are the only guarantee that life will carry on.
Okay. See, here's another example of where they added a hit here, because in the actual music track at this point it goes straight into that bombastic section of the music piece. So again, if I were to mute this, let's go back a little bit more.
That life will carry on.
And then you see there's a break in the music here, so the editor controlled the pacing of the music and the dialogue and the sound effects. Okay, so you see a blue marker here that says shot grouping. This is an example of shot grouping. Now, if you have seen the film, you know obviously this shot and this shot are from two different scenes. This is when her name is escaping me at the moment, but this is when she is looking up at Mothra at the waterfall. But the editor put this shot in because in the actual scene, they're all just kind of staring up at him like, no, they're not really giving anything. This is just to, with her taking off her hood, that's like kind of adds to the dramatic effect. And then the music fades back in slowly. Beautiful. And then now that we're getting to the meaty part of the trailer, the action's starting to pick up, the pacing's starting to pick up a little bit, the cuts are a little faster. Another example of shot grouping. You can obviously see these are two very different scenes. And then the climax.
Long live the king.
Little break in the music here to let Godzilla finish his amazing roar. And that's the trailer. Music fades out there. Boom. We have an amazing trailer. But I think the reason this trailer works so well is because, first of all, the music is amazing, and it's Godzilla, so there's that. I enjoyed this trailer. I enjoyed the movie, personally. Thanks for watching. I hope this was interesting. Please don't unsubscribe, and I'll see you again soon.